Okay, so in this one we can add in between. Okay, so we have, if you see this one, we have here, and so we have the 5 different positions here, 2 keyframes and then 3 in betweens. So we're gonna add 2 more here. Okay, so for that we go to this frame and Shift J to create empty, and then this one, like we're gonna draw the upper arm first, and then here for this one, right here for this one, we can draw it here like this way, right? And then more or less, I mean, it should be a little lower, like somewhere here, because it has to be in between, like somewhere here. But to make it more interesting, what we can do here is, as the upper arm comes down, we can make this one go back a little bit backwards. Okay, like this way. So if you see that, see what it does? So like this upper arm moves down. I should have the draw upper arm a little bit better, because but it's okay for this one, for this exercise. And then, so can you see that, the effects? So we are emphasizing the S line by doing so, even the S line even more, if you know what I'm saying. So instead of this, let me show you. So here, if you see it, instead of this, like right now, we are emphasizing this. If you follow, trace the like a wrist, right? We are emphasizing that S line even more by doing so, and then make it more interesting. Okay, so for the in-betweens, for this one, for slow in, we're going to this, and I'm going to lock this layer so that we are not making mistake. So for there, and then create the empty frame by Shift J, and then add. Okay, just like this one is straightforward, like in betweens. But this one also we can add the straight in betweens here, like this, like really go back, something like that. But instead of doing that, maybe we can this one, maybe right, if you see this one, instead of here, we can add somewhere like here or even here. Okay, honoring. So this one we make also a little bit of variations. So we add, okay, so very close to this B position, honoring it. Okay, so so then if the hands size a little bit, is it a little shorter? Okay, let's just play back and see. Okay, so now if I turn off the this layer, guideline, so this line now it looks much more interesting than the very first one that we did, right? It looks very interesting. So you can experiment. You can the animation that I want you to submit is this one, but you can make a lot more variations. Okay, by giving the different timings for wrist and the elbows, you know, and giving it different pose. All right. So in the next video, let's not make another video for this one, but what I want you to do is, you know, we added something new today, right? When we were exercising with a hammer hitting the nail. Remember what it was? Please try to remember what it was, the new stuff that we added today. Doing the hammer hitting the nail animation. Please try adding that here also. And then also, there's just something that, so this one also, if you see it, it's kind of like, it's coming down straight, but in a way it kind of could work as a little bit of like an anticipation here, right? So which is interesting. So like here, but then when it comes down here, it like stops right here, like right away. So think of what we did today and then try adding that element before you finish this animation and submit it, okay? Alright, so experiment yourself and then make it as interestingly as possible, okay? And then the important part is you learn something new today and then you practice it, okay? And then you improve.